Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heated Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode, we took the Platypi to task, beating them 5-0 in a combined complete game shutout between Elmo, Slayer, and I believe it was Durr Neverwalker, if I remember correctly, as we nailed the door shut against the Platypi, shutting them out 5-0, and putting all the pressure on the Wideloads here to keep us from clinching the division title this episode. We have a doubleheader today. It's our final doubleheader of the season, and also our final 2 home games of the season as well, as this will end a string of 7 straight road games, or 7 straight home games. First pitching matchup today on the mound is young right-hander Noah Kaiser, former hot corner starter for the Wideloads, 1-1 with a 5.65 ERA and a 1.26 WHIP. He was on the Wideloads last year. They come in at 5-8 today, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. And on the mound for us is Dick Lucas, 2-1 with a 7.64 ERA and a 1.81 WHIP. Lineup for Game 1 today, leading off is left fielder Stallion Johnson, followed by shortstop Ham Slamus, then locked in right fielder Jovan Bambino, on fire second baseman Norm Fenomeno. Batting 5th is going to be the almost fully healed third baseman Keg Gutterson. He's in the lineup today. Batting 6th, first baseman Jess Fowl. Batting 7th, 10th center fielder Hayam Colliner. And batting 8th is catcher Fiona Clark with pitcher Dick Lucas batting number 9. Let's get it on. Going to jump right into it today. 2 games on tap for you in the stream. Let's see how it goes. Looking at the lineup for the Wideloads, middle of their lineup isn't hitting particularly well. Rush is, but Asherbaum and Brown not so much. We'll see if they can figure out what to do in order to keep their slim playoff chances alive, as they're going to need to win out and hope for some things to fall their way.
Baseball fans, welcome to Red Rock Park. The wait is over. It's baseball time.
All right, let's get it on. It's going to be Volter, Brown, and Rush to a first here for the Wideloads. Leading off second-year outfielder Walter Volter, hitting .227, 2 RBIs on the year. He's playing left field today. Outside pitch is active. Facing Dick Lucas. Lucas on the year, 2-1, a 7.64 ERA and a 1.81 WHIP. 15 earned runs given up in 17 2/3 innings, almost a run an inning. 27 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 5 homers, 13 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .351. Not a great season for Dick Lucas. He's just trying to make it through. You know, he's had a lot of run support in his starts, thankfully, to counteract how poorly he's pitched this season. Lineup for the Wideloads looks like this. After Volter, it is 10th right fielder Marsha Brown, then locked in center fielder Damian Rush. Batting 4th, 10th second baseman Yacker Asherbaum. Batting 5th, catcher Junior Young Jr. Batting 6th, third baseman Kara Kawaguchi. Batting 7th, shortstop Eduardo Electro. Batting 8th, first baseman Rob Glover. And batting 9th is pitcher Noah Kaiser. Let's get it on. Heater down, fouled off, 0-1. Nice pitch there at the knees. Curveball in there. This time it's a little low. Good take by Volter. 1-1. Slider up and in. That is fouled off. 1-2 the count as Lucas ahead. Forkball down and in. Fouled off. Volter does manage to stay alive. Heater up and in. Taken high. 2-2. Change up. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. He was out in front. First punch out for Lucas. 1 down. Right fielder Marsha Brown up next. She's 10th, hitting .216 with 2 homers and 2 RBIs on the season. Heater up and away, taken high, ball 1. Curveball down, fouled off, 1-1. Got her out on the front foot there. Forkball away. That hangs, line to left center in the gap. Calling her. Oh, he missed that one badly. It flies over his head on the slide, and that's going to give Brown an easy, uncontested triple. Runner at third base here, 1 down, as that was a bad miscue. Next up, Damian Rush, locked in, hitting .304, 4 homers and 16 RBIs. I definitely overran that one. See if Rush can continue his hot hitting. Forkball down, and then it's taken low, ball 1. Good eye there. Heater away, just outside, 2-0. Changeup's going to be low, ball 3 as Lucas behind. Slider up and in, strike called, 3-1. Curveball away. That is chopped back to Lucas, who'll look Brown back and fire to first, 2 down. Hey, baseball dad, what's happening, buddy? You know what? Yeah. You know, the Orioles are still winning. We're still in first place. You know, I'm off the next 2 days from work. You know, it's going to be great. I got a party to go to tonight. It's going to be awesome. Asher bomb up. Second baseman is tense, hitting 240. 3 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Forkball in the dirt, taken low. Ball 1. Hey, one boy, what's happening, man? Nice to see you again. Heater down and then blew it by him. 1-1. Luke is trying to get out of this first inning jam he put himself in. Slide, changeup misses inside. 2-1. Technically, he didn't put himself in this. This was all Colliner's fault. Slider taken low. 2-2. Luke is looking for the put-away pitch here. Curveball away. Chop, slow roll to second. Phenomenal charges. Bare hands and fires in time to first. And that ends the inning as we strand a runner at third after the triple. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Johnson, Slamus, and Bambino due up. Nice, nice. Hopefully things are going well for you guys as well. Got a doubleheader here for you today. Ooh, online league starting soon. Okay. Good luck in that. I hear they're tough. Johnson up, hitting 432, 1 homer, 6 RBIs, the off-speed hitter facing Kaiser. Noah's first pitch fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. We'll take a look at his numbers in a second. That fastball's low, 1-1. There are Noah's numbers on the season. Noah on the year, 1-2, or that's Manny, there he is, 1-1, 5.65 ERA and a 1.26 whip, 9 earned runs given up in 4 games, 2 starts. So he's had 2 relief appearances as well. He missed the start this season. Interesting. Very interesting. 14 in the third innings pitched, 17 hits surrendered, 3 homers, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts, 17 hits, batting average against 283. Not bad, but it is surprising that he lost the start to Felix Farmhand. That is, wow. They're gonna. Nice, nice. Okay, so thank God they put that patch in to fix the AI decisions on pitching for not choosing the guys who should be starting, because that's probably why the Wideloads are going to miss the playoffs this year. 1-1 pitch from Kaiser here, in there at the knees, strike called, 1-2. Noah's a pretty good arm. Yeah, he's got injury prone and all, but he's still a good pitcher. Slider up and in is foul, grounded up the middle, base hit as Johnson uses his off-speed hitter to put that slider back up the middle. He's on to lead off. Slamus up, shortstop hitting 472, 7 homers, 17 RBIs on the season. Good speed over at first and Johnson. Kaiser looks, fires, in there at the letters, 0-1, nice pitch. Kaiser already tense. Wow, I missed that one badly, 0-2. Fastball up, hitting the hole to short. Diving is Electra to make the stop. Fires across the first, in time to retire Slamus' old teammate, 1 down. Electra was on our team last year. Here's Jovan Bambino, the right fielder, locked in, hitting 500, 6 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. Not many parks are getting used. Yep, AAA 6 teams share 2 parks. Jesus, that's a lot. Holy crap. Heater inside, strike called on 1. They should make it a rule you have to have originality. You either pick a park and you stick with it, and you can't have duplicates. Heater away, driven by Bambino, deep to left field. That's hit pretty well. Going back for it, the left fielder, Walter. He'll make the catch for the second out as Johnson's going to tag, and he'll advance to third. He's now 90 feet away from scoring for Phenomena, who's on fire. Second baseman hitting 452, 7 homers and 18 RBIs on the year. Only 1 park is banned, and there's 26 players. Come on, guys. Oh, yes, they have to. It has to be Shaka. No one wants to play there. It has to be Shaka. Come on. Curveball up, strike called, 0-1. Late on the heater, 0-2, Phenomenal behind. Heater up and away, a little late, but he does stay alive this time, 0-2. Kaiser sets, fires. Curveball hangs, driven by Phenomenal deep to center field on the contact swing. And fireball coming at you, it's just over the wall in front of the batter's eye. Norm hits his team-leading 8th home run of the season, and that gives us an early lead. It is 2-0. There's 2 guys playing at Shaka. What is this sacrilegiousness? That park should be banned in every league.
Number 42, and Gutterson.
Whackers has 3. I understand Whackers. It's a new stadium. Emerald Diamond, it's all right. That's a good park. I wouldn't give it 3 people, though. I say 2 max. Gutterson up, hitting 286, 2 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Gutterson's first game back from injury. 2 down, bases empty as he's facing Kaiser, who's tense. Yes, Normie indeed. Hanging forkball, whiffed through it late, 0-1. Heater down on the way, hit up the line, fair ball past the diving first baseman as Gutterson has a knock in his first at-bat back from injury. Nice job, Keg. Still not fully healed in the Achilles or hamstring problem, but He's good enough to play. Here's foul. 182 average, 2 homers, 8 RBIs on the year for the first baseman. Heater up, whiffed high, 0-1. A little late on it, Noah. Forkball down, lined right to Glover, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs in on the home run by Mr. Norm Phenomenal, his team leading 8th homer of the year to the second. It's 2-0. JYJ, Kawaguchi, and Electro due up against Lucas. He runs the speed team. Oh, that's not fair at all.
Catcher number 22, Junior
Jesus.
Young Jr.
That is bull. So that's rigging right there. Here's JYJ leading off, catching today for the Wideloads as he's giving Tough Lift the day off, hitting 255, 1 homer, 6 RBIs on the year. Fastball taken outside on the first pitch, ball 1. Forkball down and in the dirt, bounces badly, 2-0. Curveball in there, whiff through it, 2-1, nice pitch. Heater up, chased outside, 2-2, JYJ a little out in front of it. Change up and in, whiff through it, strike 3, second punch out for Lucas, 1 down. 6+ players with 90 speed. And speeds. Jesus. Yeah, that's I will call rigging if he wins. 298 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs in the year for Kawaguchi, the third baseman, hitting in the 6th hole today for the Wideloads. Heater check swing strike taken, 0-1. Change up middle in, that's whiff through late, 0-2. I don't know how you're late on a changeup at 75 miles an hour, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. Slider away, Kawaguchi stays alive, fouled back, 0-2. Curveball away from Lucas, that is fouled off, still 0-2. Forcing him up and away. Blew it by, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Lucas. He's at 3 and he is pumped. Lucas is feeling it. Here's Electro, the shortstop, former Heater last year. He was on our team after the draft. Unfortunately, he was released due to having 4 shortstops. We needed to get rid of one. 333 average on the year for Electro. No homers, no RBIs. Forkball down and in is inside. Ball 1. Forcing him down in the way. Chop back to Lucas. He'll come off the mound for it, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Dick, as his legal birth name, Richard, suggests. He pitches through it cleanly. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. Colliner, Clark, and Lucas do up. Here's Hayam Colliner. Center fielder is tense, hitting .414. 3 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Took a bad route to a ball in the first inning, and he allowed it to become a triple because he slid under it and overran the ball rather badly. It was quite humorous to see. Out in front of a curveball at the knees, 0-1. That's a good pitch from Kaiser, his best pitch. Forkball this time low, 1-1. Kaiser still tense after the first inning. Heater at the knees, driven by Colliner to right field. He got all of that one, folks. Fireball coming at you there in the right center stands. Colliner's 4th home run of the year, and that makes it 3-0 Heaters. Oh, he can't hit? All right, well, that's fair enough then if he's playing to his strengths. Fiona Clark up, catcher, hitting .458, 1 RBI on the year. Batting in the 8th slot today, giving DeGrande a day off. Change it down and in, strike called, 0-1, or 2-seamer. Curveball ripped foul by Clark, 0-2. That forkball's low, 1-2 the count, good eye. Heater up, line back at the short, right at Electro, 1 down. Nice rip by Clark, though. And here's Dick Lucas, 714 average on the year with 3 RBIs, by far our best hitting pitcher on the team. Going to get another at bat here to swing. That's outside, ball 1. 4-seamer misses. 2-seamer way chased, fouled out of play over the Heaters dugout, 1-1. Curveball middle in, hitting the hole to short. Off the diving glove of Electro. It's going to be an infield single. Dick Lucas has another base hit as he approaches the 750 hitting mark. Johnson up, 1 for 1 today with a single. Oh, yes. Bunt hits would be great. Yeah, if you had bunter and speed and like whatever that speed trait is, the like sprinter out of the box, oh, that would be OP. Johnson singled his first time up and scored. Slider dumped to left center field, heading for the gap. It is caught by Valter for the second out. Good speed there by Valter to run that down. Lucas still at first, 2 down in the inning. Here's Ham Slamus. He's 0 for 1. Heater up and away, line to left center field, hit well on the line, but right at Rush, and that ends the inning. Home run, though, for Colliner, his 4th of the year, 3-0 to the 3rd. Glover, Kaiser, and Valter do up. Here's Rob Glover, first baseman, hitting .122, 1 homer, 5 RBIs on the year. Heater down the middle, foul back, 0-1. Our ball away, just outside, 1-1. Change up and in, out in front of it, 1-2. Glover looking silly. Slider down and in. Fouled off late. Foul look gives it a look but can't get there. Still 1-2. Fork ball down in the way. Chop foul, we'll do it again. Still 1-2. Seamer up and away. Chased it high, strike 3. Fourth punch out for Lucas. 1 down. All right, Lucas, he's having fun. Here's Kaiser, 10, hitting 200 on the year. Fork ball down to the pitcher. That's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Changeup hangs. That's driven to left center field. It pretty well. Colliner this time will run it down correctly for the second out. That's the same ball he misjudged the first time in the first inning. 2 down. Here's Walter, 0-1 today. He had sprinter and bunter. That, I would expect it to. Even if you play bunt defense, you're still not going to get him out at first. Heater inside to Walter. Line to right center. Bambino slides in. Nice snag by Joven, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Making love to the glove out there in right field. Bottom 3, it's 3-0. Hard lineup coming up. Bambino, Fenomeno, and Gutterson due up. Oh, yeah, that would piss me off, too. I can just picture it now. That would be so frustrating. It's like you're playing one of those toxic guys in MLB The Show's online play. Bambino leading off 0-1 today. Flew out his first time up to left field. Heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball taken low, bounces. Good eye, 1-1. Curveball away, pulled to second. Asherbomb there for it, 1 down. Haha, nice. Here's Fenomeno, 1-for-1 with a homer and 2 RBIs today on the season. Flashing that leather, indeed. Chased it high, 0-1. Fenomeno behind. Fork ball hangs, line to left center field, and Fenomeno's going to have another gappers. That goes all the way to the fence. Digging around first, he's going to be sliding into second safely with a double. He's 2 for 2. Good start today for Norm as he's swinging the bat well. Here's Gutterson. 1-for-1 with a single. RBI hero active for Keg. Let's see if he delivers. Slider away in the first pitch, driven by Gutterson. Deep right center field. Did he get it? And fireball coming at you. It's in the stands. Gutterson's first home run back from injury, his 3rd of the year, and that makes it 5-0 Heaters as we're running away with it early off of Kaiser. Red Rock only has 1 player. Interesting. This is such a great park. Why wouldn't anyone want this? Here's Foul for 1 today. Lined out her first time up. She's tense. Slider inside from Kaiser. Misses. Ball 1. Curveball down and then line to left field. Into the sliding glove of Walter with the dive wizard as he makes a spectacular knee sliding catch. 1 down. Here's Colliner, 1-for-1 with a solo homer for his first time up. Back to Nutrimojo he is. Fastball high, taking ball 1. Peter Waite chased it outside, 1-1. It's a team that fits Motor Yard better. Ooh, okay, I like it. It fits Motor Yard better, but he won't play there. Damn. Skied to left center. You know, maybe he's just playing in his personal favorite park. A Scooby-Doo themed team. Fly out to left center ends the inning. To the 4th, it's 5-0. 2 runs in on the home run by Gutterson. Brown, Rush, and Asherbomb due up against Lucas. Marsha Brown leading off. 1-for-1 with a triple back in the first inning. She was stranded at third base, though, as they could not score her. First pitch fastball away. Just outside. Ball 1. Ball down and in. That is low to Brown. 2-0. Change up. Fouled off. Brown late on it. 2-1. Luke is already locked in here. Slider in the dirt bounces. 3-1. Four-seamer up. That's skied foul. She was late on it. Full count now. Tough out active. Fork ball up and in. That's fouled back as well. Brown giving a good fight here against Lucas. We'll see who comes out on top. Change up and away. Skied to left center field. Johnson's going over, and he's telling Colliner, do not come over here and ruin this 4v1 catch. 1 out for Johnson.
Center fielder, number 65, Damian Rush.
Red Rocks and Scooby-Doo, huh? Here's Damian Rush. He's locked in, hitting .298, 4 homers, 16 RBIs on the year. Jesus, why did I just read that? Oh, my God. Rush grounded back to the pitcher his first time up and drives that first pitch fastball deep to right field, and that ain't coming back, folks. It is long and gone. Home run. It's a wide load for the Wideloads as Rush delivers his 5th RBI home run of the year, and that puts them on the board. It is 5-1. Can't leave the fastball down the pipe.
The second baseman, number 23, Yacker Asherbaum.
Here's Asherbaum 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second. He's 0 for 1. Still tense. First pitch changeup inside from Lucas. Strike called 0-1. He's no longer locked in after the home run ball. Force him up and away. Chased it high. 0-2. Good pitch there from Lucas to bounce back. Let's see if he can get the punch out. Curveball down in the way. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. He does. Clark picks it up and fires the first. 2 down. 5 strikeouts today for Dick Lucas. Here's JYJ. He's 0 for 1. First pitch forkball down and in. That's a strike called to JYJ. 0-1. He struck out swinging his first time up on a high and in changeup. Slider away. Junior pops it foul. Out of play. 0-2. Looking for the punch out here. Changeup inside. It's grounded the short. Slamus there on the backhand. Makes the play across. And that ends the inning. But Lucas gives up his first run of the day on the home run by Damian Rush as he left a fastball right down the pipe. And Rush did not miss it. 5th of the year for Damian. Bottom 4, Clark, Lucas, and Johnson due up. Bingata? Now, Bingata surprises me. I understand Swagger Center. It's a little much with the high wall. Motor Yard and Big Sky. All right, Big Sky's iffy for me on that one. It's a little bit of a big ballpark. You need to kind of a power lineup for that. I understand that. Or a good pitching team, even. Motor Yard, I'm surprised no one chose. Same with Bingata. Bingata's fun. Who doesn't want to play at Bingata? Swagger's iffy for me. It's a hit and miss kind of thing. All right, Clark, lead us off here. Lined out the shorter first time up. Slider at the knees. Lined it right past Kaiser's right ear. That's a base hit. Clark on with the leadoff knot. Dick Lucas up next. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. He's actually hitting 750 on the year. Nice. We are going to try and bunt over here as we're still only up by 4 runs. And I missed it. My God, 0-1. And that bunt is dropped down fair. JYJ throws the first. Sacrifice successful. Clark in scoring position here with 1 down. Live tonight? I can't tonight. I got a party I'm going to. It's a 90s themed birthday party. It's one of my wife's friend's 30th birthday, so I'm going there. I'm going actually wearing a Sandlot jersey. Gonna be fun. Johnson up 1 for 2 today with a single. Strike inside, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, line to right center field, into the gap it goes. Extra bases for Johnson. Clark's going to score easily from second on the double. Johnson digging around second. He's going to try for 3. Let's not say we did there, Stallion. Stay there at second. It's an RBI double, 6-1 heaters. Yep, that'll be one of the quotes for sure. Ham Slamus up 0 for 2 today. And to fit with the theme, they actually got it to have the number 30 on the back because it's her friend's 30th birthday, so it was a nice touch. I got a Sandlot jersey that says Rodriguez on the back. Slamus up 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hit. Strike up on the heater, 0-1. Kaiser rattled now. No activity in the bullpen, though, for the Wideloads. Fouled off there, 0-2. Slamus behind in the count. Curveball away, line to left center field, heading for the gap. Valter's not going to get there, although he does keep it in front of him on the nice dive. RBI knock for Slamus as Johnson scores. It is 7-1. Bambino up 0 for 2 today. Lined out last time up. He's also flown out. Curveball up and in. Check swing. Strike called at the corner. Nice pitch from Noah. 0-1. Curveball inside. Line to second. Right at Asherbaum for the second out. Pardon me. Jesus. Breathe. Get rid of the hiccups. Okay. Norm up 2 for 2. RBI double last time up, or regular double for Norm last time up. He's also hit a 2 around the homer. He's 2 for 2 today. Curveball middle in, line to right field, base hit. It's down in front of Brown. Norm 3 for 3 today. He's now at home, a triple shy of the cycle already, and it's only the 4th inning. Here's Gutterson, 2 for 2 today, a 2-run homer last time up, and a single as he's locked in now. Kaiser sets, fires, heater away, whiffed late, 0-1, just missed it. Curveball away, pulled to left field, past the diving shortstop, base hit. Base is going to be loaded here with 2 down. That's going to bring up Jess Fowl, 0 for 2 and tenths today, trying to get out of her slump, which has been season long at this point. Kaiser Rattle just trying to get out of the 4th inning. Heater away, Chase, line to first, right at Glover, and that ends the inning. 2 more runs in, though, in the inning, 7-1 to the 5th. Kawaguchi, Electro, and Glover do up. Kawaguchi leading off, 0 for 1 today, facing Lucas. Four-seamer up and in, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch there. Throw ball down, chop back to the in front of the plate fair. Clark fires the first in time to get the speedy Kawaguchi, 1 down. Electro up next, 0 for 1 today. Slider at the knees on the first pitch, foul off. Eduardo late on it, 0-1. Change it down and in. Hit up the middle on the ground, base hit as he sat on the changeup and got it back up the middle. First hit for Electro today. He's on with 1 down in the inning. Here's Glover, 0 for 1.
Number 30, Rob Glover.
Four-seamer up on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Slider down in the way, just outside from Lucas, 1-1. Curveball middle in. That's fouled off, 1-2. Forkball down in the way. Chased, fouled off. We'll do it again, still 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Blew it by him, strike 3. 6th punch out for Lucas, 2 down. Next up, Kaiser, 0 for 1 today, and rattled. We'll see if they pinch hit. They do not. Noah's going to stay out there. Interesting strategy. Change up on the first pitch. Strike called at the letters, 0-1 as we get the favorable call from the umpire. Forkball down in the way. Whiff through it, over the top, 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Hit in the hole to first. Foul dives and cuts it off. Nice play. Taps the bag, and that ends the inning. Lucas puts up another 0. Bottom 5, it's 7-1. Colliner, Clark, and Lucas, bottom of the lineup up for the Heaters. Here's Colliner, 1 for 2. Solo homer earlier in the game. He's tense again. Flew out last time up. Curve up in the first pitch. Chop through the middle, base hit. Took a big hack at that one and then just put it back up the middle. Second hit today for Hay. He's 2 for 3. Here's Clark, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Curveball away, outside, 1-1. Heater up, line to right field by Clark. That's going to be in front of Brown for a base hit. Colliner going for third here. Throw is through, dropped by Kawaguchi. That'll allow Clark to advance to second on, making it a double. 2 in scoring position, none down for Dick Lucas. 1 for 1 with a single, sack bunt last time up. Kaiser still staying out there, infield in. Heater down the middle, lined up the middle. Base hit for Lucas. He's going to drive in 2. Oneer coming around. Here comes Clark. Throw in from Rush is late. 2-run single. It's 9-1. All right, one boy. Take it easy, buddy. Here's Johnson, 2 for 3. RBI double last time up. He's also singled. Curveball down and then turned on by Johnson to the gap again. This time in right center all the way to the fence. This could score Lucas as he's digging for third. He's coming around. Here comes the throw by Asherbaum. It's going to third. It will get Johnson, but it is an RBI double still. It is 10-1. Lucas scores. 1 down here, Slamus. 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Slider up and in. Chase dumped to right field. Running it down, Asherbaum. 2 down. Base is empty for Bambino. He's 0 for 3 down the neutral mojo. Forkball in there for a strike. 0-1. Check swing high on the heater. Good take. 1-1. Heater up. Fouled off out of play. 1-2. Heater away. Chopped in front of the plate. JYJ fields it cleanly to first in time to end the inning. Heaters get 3 more runs in. It is 10-1 to the 6th. Valter, Brown, and Rush do up. There's Valter. He's 0 for 2 today against Lucas, who's going to start his 3rd trip through the batting order here in the 6th. Heater up and in inside. Ball 1. Lucas already locked in. For ball up and in. Turned on by Valter. Cracked deep left center field. He got that one. Home run. A wide load for the Wideloads. As it lands in left center. Valter with his first of the year makes it 10-2. But the Wideloads playoff chances still slipping away. Here's Brown. 1 for 2 with a triple as Lucas again no longer locked in. Change it down in the way, hit on the ground to short, right at Slamus. He'll make the play easily, 1 down. Rush up next, 1 for 2 with a solo homer today. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off. Rush late on it, 0-2. Change up middle in. Fouled off just out the front of it. 0-2 pitch. Slider down. Just low. Good take below the knees, 1-2. Forkball down in the dirt. Taken on the bounce, 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. High, 3-2. Good eye from Rush as he's worked the count back full. Curveball down in the way. Chased it, fouled it off. Will stay alive. Full count. Change up and away. Chased it, strike 3. 6th punch out for Lucas. 2 down. Here's Asherbaum, 0-2.
Number 23, Yacker Asherbaum.
Force him down and in. Check swing, strike called, 0-1. Let me make sure that's actually 6 punch outs. Where are you, Dick? It's 7, actually. I'm sorry. 0-1. Curveball down in the way, so Lucas had 7 punch outs today. Curveball misses outside. Heater up and in, taken high, 2-1. Change it down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased and grounded in the hole to second. Phenomenal races in on the bare hand and fires. That's going to end the inning for Lucas, but he gives up his 2nd homer of the day to Walter Valter as the leadoff man puts one out in left center. First of the year for him, but it is 10-2. Wideloads with 9 innings left, 9 outs left before their playoff chances are officially eliminated. Middle lineup up here for us. Here's Phenomeno. He is a triple shy of the cycle today. He singled last time up. He's also had a 2-run homer and a double. Chased it below the knees, fouled back on the heater, 0-1 as Kaiser stays out there for the 6th. That curveball's inside, 1-1. Curveball down is chased, grounded back to Kaiser. He'll make the play, 1 down. Next up, Gutterson, 2-run homer earlier in the game. He's singled twice as well. He is still locked in. Curveball at the knees, driven by Gutterson to center field. He didn't get quite as much on that one. Back at the fence, Rush leaping. It is gone anyway! Fireball coming at you. It's in the Heaters bullpen. 2nd homer of the game for Keg Gutterson as he makes a triumphant return from the hamstring injury. 4th of the year for Gutterson. He's already doubled his home run total, and he's almost doubled his RBI total. Here's foul, 0 for 3 today, intense. Curveball down, driven to right center field by Foul. That's hit pretty well. Will that get out? Not quite. It's off the base of the fence, but it should be a triple for Foul as she's on her way. Asherbaum's relay throw would have been in time, so we'll hold it 2nd. It's a double. First hit today for Jess, though. She's 1 for 4. Got to bring up Colliner. He singled last time up and hit a homer earlier. 2 for 3 today. RBI hero active for the first time today for Hay. Heater up, lined up to 2nd. Diving Asherbaum under his glove into right center field in no man's land. Foul will take advantage of this and score easily from 2nd. 12-2. Heaters have made it a 10-run game. Next up, Clark, 2 for 3. Double last time up. She's also singled today. Curveball inside, misses. Ball 1. We're up 10 runs. We're not stealing. That's rude. That's outside on the fork ball, 2-0. Slider at the knees, driven by Clark deep to right field. Did she get enough of it? At the wall, Brown reaches and makes the catch. Robs her of a home run. Colliner racing back the first will beat the throw. Almost had a bomb. Here's Lucas, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a sac bunt. He can hit again. Kaiser will finally come out after 5 2/3 innings as they finally have seen enough. Coming out of the bullpen, long reliever Lola Knops. They just left him in and threw him to the Wolves. Knops 1-0, 2.38 ERA and an 0.79 WHIP. 3 runs given up in 7 appearances, 1 save. 11 1/3 innings pitched is the most out of the bullpen. 5 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, and 9 strikeouts. Batting average against 128 on the year for Lola. Heater inside, misses to Lucas, ball 1. Heater up, line to right field, sinking quickly in Brown. She will get there to make the basket catch, and that ends the inning. 2 more runs in, though, on the home run by Gutterson, his 2nd of the game. 12-2 to the 7th. JYJ, Kawaguchi, and Electro due up.
Now batting, the catcher, number 22.
JYJ tense, 0 for 2 today. Still looking for his first hit here against Dick Lucas, who's already up over 80 pitches. This will probably be his last inning here. Fork ball down, low, ball 1. Forcing him down in the way. That's a strike called at the knees, 1-1. Slider up. Ripped down the left field line. Fair ball into the corner. JYJ is going to have his first hit of the day. It's going to be a 1-out. It's going to be a leadoff single here in the 7th. He's 1 for 3. Next up, Kawaguchi, 0 for 2 today. Shot back to the catcher last time up. Slider down and away, low, ball 1. Four-seamer inside, line to third. Gutterson dives over his glove into left field. That's a base hit. That's 2 leadoff hits here for the Wideloads in the 7th. Here's Electra, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Fastball hitter active. Pitch hitting, catcher Tough lift. 150 average, a homer, and 4 RBIs on the season for Tough. Curveball down on the first pitch from Lucas. Fouled off, 0-1. Slider away. Check swing outside. Good hold. 1-1. Four-seamer inside. Skied down the left field line by Lift. Heading into foul territory. Johnson lays out just out of his reach. Good effort, though. 1-2. Change it down in the way. Outside. 2-2. Forkball down and in. Low. 3-2. Good eye by Lift. Full count. Four-seamer down. Line to right center field. Heading for the gap. That is down for a hit. Bambino cuts it off, and that'll load the bases here with none down in the 7th. And that is going to do it for Dick Lucas, as Glover due up next 0 for 2 today. Lucas done after 6+ innings today. He gives up 7 hits, I believe no walks, and he strikes out 7 batters, 2 earned runs in off 2 homers. He's in line for the victory. Right now he has a quality start. All runners on base his responsibility, though. If 2 of them score, then he loses his quality start. Coming out of the bullpen for us is going to be... I'm going to hand it over to the rookie, Thomas Mesa, as he's going to come out of the bullpen first here today. Mesa on the year, no record, a 3 ERA and a 1.83 whip, 2 earned runs given up in 4 appearances, 6 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, 6 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 393, as he's going to come in with the bases loaded and none down here in the 7th, trying to get out of this sticky situation. First pitch curveball down in the way is in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball inside. That's going to bean him right on the hip, and that's going to allow a run to score. 12-3 now. Wideloads get a run back. Here's Knops hitting 333 on the air. Pinch hitting for her is infielder Elijah Gobelson, hitting 333 with a homer and 2 RBIs, as Mesa already tense, as the runner he beaned was Rob Glover. That's an RBI for Glover, although he would have much rather it be a less painful way to get one. Run charge to Lucas. Still nobody out here in the 7th. Force him down in the way. Strike called, 0-1. Well down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Mesa ahead. 0-2 pitch coming to Gobelson. Slider up and in. Whiff through it, strike 3. First punch out for Mesa, 1 down. Here's Walter. Solo homer last time up for Walter. He's 1 for 3. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Fouled off, 1-1. Four-seamer up and in. Sky to right center. Bambino going over. Makes catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Runner tags from 3rd. Throw coming home. Late. Sack fly. Drives in the run. That's charged to Lucas as well. He will lose his quality start. It is now 12-4. 2 down. 2 on for Brown. 1 for 3 with the triple today. She is tense. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Taken high. Ball 1. Curveball hangs, driven by Brown, dead center field, hit pretty well. Colliner retreating at the warning track, at the fence, leaps, it's gone. Home run for Marsha Brown. It's another wide load for the Wideloads, as that is their 4th runs of the inning coming in. 3rd homer today as well, 3rd of the year for Brown. It is 12-7, as it's now a 5-run game. They've cut it in half. Here's Rush, 1 for 3 with the solo homer today, as Mesa now rattled. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. Grounded line at the middle. That's a base hit. 2 out knock keeps the 7th inning going here for the Wideloads. Can they keep it going? Here's Asherbaum, 0 for 3 and rattled today. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Popped foul. Clark giving chase. Foul gets there first, makes the catch. Then that ends the inning finally. 4 in the inning, though, for the Wideloads, as they get a 3-run homer from Marsha Brown and a hit batsman with the bases loaded. Simba Delano coming out of the bullpen here, the former Heater reliever. Bottom 7, it is 12-7, 5-run lead for the Heaters. Johnson, Slamus, and Bambino due up. Johnson 3 for 4 today. He's doubled twice, driving in 2 runs. He's also singled today. Delano on the mound here. We'll take a look at his numbers. Delano, no record, a 3.18 ERA and a 2.29 whip. 2 runs given up in 4 appearances, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 8 hits surrendered, 5 walks, a homer, a hit batsman, and 5 strikeouts. Badge against 308 on the year. Tough lift will move to first base after pinch hitting last inning, which will move Glover to shortstop. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, taken high, 1-1. Curveball down and in, turned on by Johnson, hit well to right field, but right at Brown, 1 down. Next up, Slamus, 1-4 with an RBI single today. Heater down and in, whiffed through it, 0-1. Heater down and in, lined into center field, hit well by Slamus. That's down in front of Rush, base hit. So 1 hops at the glove. Here's Bambino, 0-4 today. Lined out last time up. Heater outside misses, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, whiffed through it, 1-1. Change up inside, Ray out in front of it, Bambino. He's early, 1-2. Heater up and in, driven by Bambino, deep left field, carrying well, back at the track, leaping at the wall, it is gone. Fireball coming at you, it's in the Wideloads bullpen. Home run for Yovan Bambino, his 7th of the year, and that makes it 14-7 as we get 2 runs right back, and we've doubled them up. Here's Phenomeno, 3-for-4, grounded out to the pitcher last time up. He's also still a triple shy of the cycle. Delano now tense. Heater up and in, whiffed high, 0-1. Late on the swing there, Norm. Curveball in the dirt, bounces, 1-1. Heater away, line down the left field line, just foul, late, 1-2. Curveball up and in, popped it up. Shallow right center, Yasher bomb there. He'll make the 2nd out of the inning. Now to bring up Gutterson. Solo homer last time up for Keg. He's driven in 3 runs today. He's also had a 2-run homer and singled twice. 4-for-4 today. Still locked in. Heater outside. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and away. Chase. Dump to right field. Asherbaum runs it down, and that ends the inning. Heaters get 2 back on the home run by Bambino. 14-7 to the 8th. JYJ, Kawaguchi, and Lift due up. Here's JYJ. 1-for-3 with a single today. Heater up on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Junior singled last time up. Curveball down in the way, line to right center field. Bambino over, watches it hop into his glove for a base hit. Leadoff man on in the 8th for the Wideloads. Here's Kawaguchi, 1-for-3 with a single today. Curveball down on the first pitch from Mesa, fouled off, 0-1. Slider away, line down the right field line, hooking foul, out of play, 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased and popped up behind second base. Slam us out in shallow center. Puts it away for the first out. Lift up next. He's 1-for-1 today with a single. Coming on as a pinch hitter a few innings ago. Heater away in the first pitch. Hit to second. 1 hopper to Norm. He'll flip the second one. Ham on to first. It is a double play. You love to see it as that ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 14-7. Foul. Colliner and Clark due up. There's foul. 1-for-4 with the double today. Low pitch active for Jess. Curveball down and in. Ripped hard to first. Third base right at Kawaguchi. 1 down. Colliner up next. Singled twice. He's hit a 2-run homer as well. He's 3-for-4 today. Heater up and away. Fouled off. 0-1. Heater up. Just foul. 0-2. Heater up, Chase, driven down the right field line, hooking into the corner. Brown giving chase, gets there for the 2nd out. Next up, Clark, 2-for-4, double and a single today for Fiona. Change up inside, ripped foul, 0-1. Heater up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Heater down, chop back under the glove of Delano and up behind second. Ashbaum backhands and fires, laid infield single for Fiona. She's 3-for-5. And here's Mesa hitting 500 with an RBI in the air. We will pinch hit for Thomas, as he didn't pitch terribly well today. We're going to go ahead and give the at-bat to Ralph Blue, the shortstop, as he is hitting .667 on the year as a pinch hitter. Change up at the knees. Chase hit down the left field line. Coming over for it is Valter to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll go ahead and sub Blue in for foul here, as she just hasn't played well today. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to Joanna Heater, as we're going to go ahead and sub foul off here. Blue will play first base to the 9th. That's 14-7. Glover, Delano, and Valter due up. Here's Glover, 0-for-2. Got hit by a pitch with the bases loaded last time up, driving in a run. Joanna Heater coming out of the bullpen here. She is 2-0 with a 1 ERA and a 1.56 whip. 1 earned run given up in 5 appearances, 9 innings pitched, 12 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .324. First pitch fastball down to Rob, hitting the hole to second. Phenomeno dives out of his reach into right field. Bambino gets it in, but it's a leadoff knock for Glover. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Pitcher Delano up next. I expect the pinch hitter. Here comes Pooch Ponderosa, the backup left fielder. Hitting .333 on the year with a homer, 3 RBIs. He's a free agent to start the series. First pitch, Prayer active. Curveball down and in. Low, ball 1. Seamer down in the way. Strike called. 1-1. Hit 104 on the gun there from Heater. Change up and in. High. 2-1. Curveball down and in. Whiff through it. 2-2. Seamer up and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. First punch out for Heater. 1 down. Next up, Valter. 1 for 3 with a solo homer and a sac fly last time up. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Chop back to Heater. She'll fire to second. Gets the lead runner. Slam is to first. Late on the fielder's choice as Valter beats it out. Last chance for the Wideloads is Brown, who had a 3-run homer last time up. She's also tripled. Surprisingly still tense, though, despite having 2 big extra base hits and a couple RBIs. Forkball down. Strike called. 0-1. Heater inside. Line back up the middle. Base hit for Marcia. Her 3rd hit today. She's 3 for 4. She's now a double shy of the cycle. And she's finally back to neutral. Damian Rush up next as the game continues. He's 2 for 4. Solo homer and a single today. Curveball down on the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Good eye there. 4-seamer away. Lined up the middle. Base hit into center field. Colliner racing in. Gets to it. Comes up firing, but the runner holds at 3rd. Base is loaded. 2 down. Here's Asherbaum. 0 for 4 and rattled. No pinch hitter. This is his at bat. Change up and in. The first pitch fouled off late. Out of play. 0-1. Fork ball away from Joanna. Outside. 1-1. Forcing it down and in. Hit on the ground to short. Past the diving Slamus into left center field. That's a base hit. That'll keep it going. 2 runs are going to score. It's 14-9 as the throw comes to 3rd. First hit for Asherbaum. He drives in 2. Here's JYJ. 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Forcing up and in. Strike called with letters. 0-1. Fork ball down in the way. Strike called. 0-2. Heater tense. Trying to get out of it. Heater away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 0-2. Change it down and in. Low and inside. 1-2. Ball down in the way to JYJ. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Second punch out for Heater, and that ends the game. Heaters win, although it got a little interesting. 14-9, your final. Big win in Game 1 as we officially eliminate the Wideloads from playoff contention, as that is their 9th loss of the year. They fall to 5-9. And we get our 12th win of the year. We are now 12-2 with 1 game left to play today. We out-hit them, we outscored them, and we out-pitched them. Love to see it. Hitless today in Game 1 for the Wideloads. Kaiser, Gobelson, and Ponderosa. Solo home run for Walter Valter with a sac fly as well. Marcia Brown had a 3-run homer. Damian Rush had a solo homer. Asherbaum had a 2 RBI single, and Glover had a hit by pitch with the bases loaded. On our side, hitless today was just Ralph Blue, the pinch hitter. 2 RBIs for Johnson on 2 doubles. Slamus had an RBI single. Bambino had a 2-run homer. Phenomeno had a 2-run homer. Gutterson had a 2-run homer and a solo homer. Colliner had a solo homer and an RBI single, I believe, and Dick Lucas had a 2 RBI single as well. Pitching lines, Kaiser takes the loss, 5 2/3. He gives up 19 hits, 12 earned runs on 4 homers. He falls to 1-2. They just threw him to the Wolves today, and Dick Lucas 6 innings. Plus, he gives up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 2 homers. He improves to 3-1, despite having the ERA over 7.5. No need to worry about the bullpen numbers here, but they're there if you want to read them. Gutterson is the player of the game with his 2-homer day, followed by Marcia Brown with finishing a double shy of the cycle, driving in 3, and Phenomeno finishing a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 2. That'll do it for Game 1 for us today. We still got one more coming for you. All right, got one more game coming at you here today, guys. Chumpton Sports Equipment has sent over some complimentary sweatpants, and there's one left. Who's going to get one? Let's go ahead and give this to Basquiat. Let's give her loyalty up a little bit. That was an easy one. There was no penalty on that one. You've taken the last can of Squelch. Who do you going to make restock it? Neither of these guys I particularly care about. Let's do Landon. His loyalty was a little higher. Alrighty. Here we go. We're going to be taking on the Wideloads in Game 2 here. It's back-to-back games. Wideloads coming at 5-9 today. They're going to check the... Before we get into that, let's check a look at the roster moves around here and do player development before we move any further. There's a couple to get through here. B will sign Anton Goodwood, the former Overdogs catcher, he'll replace Vilo Jimenez. Lefty Southpaw to the Moonstars, he'll replace Charlemagne Charleston in the rotation. Ice Vayner replaces Walt Huckster in the bullpen for the Moose. Winston Draper goes to the Wideloads. He'll be starting at second base next game as he's going to replace Asherbaum. Or they might start Glover at second base. We'll see. Naru Buwanga off the Blowfish as he's going to be replaced by Dick Berger. Madoka Hayata off the Salties. She'll be replaced by Morton Stanberg. Takobi loses 3 speed. He's a pitcher. It doesn't matter. Hot corner sign starter Raul strikes as he'll replace Perd Lovelorn. Slick Pickman goes to the Moonstars as the long reliever will replace Huck and Duck in their bullpen. Slamus gets +4 power on a random roll. That is nice. Let's see what else we got. Freebooter sign Run to third as she'll replace OVO, Otto Von Olio. Freebooters also pick up Hammerlong Ballo as they're going to get rid of Wiggles Freeman. JYS, he's going to be signed to the Moonstars, replacing catcher Billy Bronx. Batch Wilson to the hot corner. He will replace Ray's Rufo as they're cutting some cap there. Jerry Ronner off the Sawteeth. He'll be replaced by starter Doyen Stafford. AVA goes to the Moonstars. He'll be picked up to replace Hannah Hogswind. Sky Rodriguez is cut by the Sawteeth as well as they'll bring in Scooter Sandbrick, beefing up their roster for that playoff push. Player development options, what do we got? Some Mesa for extra velocity, which he could use. Base rounder for Johnson. He's already pretty fast. It's at 1% though, so we can wait on this one. Takobi, this one will be here for one more game. No, he could lose his fastball trade. Let's not do that. Let's see, Landon Fair. I don't really care that much about Landon, honestly. He's a bench player. Gutterson, this will be here for one more game, so I don't need to worry about it, but consistent would be nice. Mesa or Johnson. Both are young. Extra velocity for Mesa, which we could always get. He's still youngish. Johnson's a little older. He could use the arm in the outfield, not going to lie. And base rounder with his great speed would be awesome. And it's cheap, so let's do that one. Gets 3 arm there. Does not get the bonus 5, unfortunately. Going for base rounder here. Not going to get it either. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's now at an average arm. And then we'll see what we can pick up next time out. Alright, so next game, we're taking on the Wideloads again. Cooper on the mound for them, 1-1 with a 3.24 ERA and a 1.26 whip. On the mound for us is rookie Reese Hunter, 2-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1.61 whip. Lineup we're going to use for this game is going to be Whoopity leading off at second base. He's back in the lineup. Basquette in left will bat second. Bambino in right, locked in batting third. Phenomenal on fire at third base. He'll bat number 4. Connor batting 5th in center. Slam is batting 6th at shortstop. Clark batting 7th behind the dish. Fowle's going to play first base again. Tense, she'll bat 8th. And Reese Hunter bats number 9 on the mound. I have Gutterson on the bench here to start. We will bring him in if Fowle continues to struggle. We can always slide Phenomenal over to first base. Alrighty, game 2 here against the Wideloads today as they cut a lot of their power out of the lineup as they got rid of Asherbaum. Only difference here is Draper is actually in there. He is playing second base today. That's the only change to their lineup. Tough lift in at catcher now. And that'll move JYJ to first base. Glover back to shortstop as Electro goes to the bench as well. Other than that, not a lot of changes.
It's game time.
Let's get it on. Game 2 coming at you.
Golly, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, we're still raring to go after we beat you the first time. Brown lifting JYJ up first for the Wideloads today. Here's Brown, 250 average, 3 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. She had 3 hits in game 1, finished a double shy of the cycle. Rookie Reese Hunter on the mound for us here in game 2, 2-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1.61 whip. 7 runs given up, 6 earned in 3 starts, totaling 18 innings pitched, averaging exactly 6 innings to start. 22 hits surrendered, 7 walks, a homer, 15 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 301 on the year for Hunter. Wideloads lineup, we'll take a quick peek at it. Brown, lift at catching, JYJ at first. Damian Rush locked in center. Winston Draper, the new signing, he'll be at second base. Kawaguchi at third. Valter in left. Glover at short. And Cooper on the mound. Let's go. Hunter's first pitch, fastball up, driven by Brown down the left field line. Hooking, foul. Basket just overruns it. Doesn't get there in time. 0-1, that should have been an out. Ball down in the way. Fouled off. 0-2. Tough out activates for Brown here. Cutter down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Slider up and away. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Hunter, 1 down. Next up, Tough Lift. Catcher hitting 167. 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the air. He came off the bench in game 1 and went 1 for 2. Heater up, foul off, 0-1. Or he went 2 for 2, I believe. Was it 2 for 2? It might have been. Curveball down on the first pitch, lined up the middle. Second pitch, that's a base hit. Lift on here with the first hit of game 2 for the Wideloads. 1 down in the inning. Here's JYJ, the first baseman today. He caught in game 1, hitting 268 with a homer and 6 RBIs. Heater down on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, whiff through it late, 1-1. Cutter down and in, off the catcher's glove, and that's going to be a wild pitch, as that's going to allow the runner advance to second. 2-1 the count, as Hunter trying to get back at it here. Cutter up and away, full JYJ, he takes a strike, 2-2. Slider down in the way, check, swing in the dirt, good hold, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Curveball inside, whiff through it, strike 3. First punch up for Hunter, 2 down. The runner at second, 2 down for Damian Rush. Center fielder locked in, hitting 333. 5 homers, 17 RBIs on the air. He had a home run in game 1 of this episode. Heater up and in, strike call, 0-1. It was his only RBI of the game as well. Cutter down in the way in the dirt, good block, 1-1. Cutter at the knees, that's hit on the ground, past the first baseman into right field. That'll be a base hit. Bambino gets to it quickly, and that'll hold lift at third base. Runners at the corners for Winston Draper, the second baseman who was just signed before this game. First at bat of the year for Winston, former Sandcats player. He's got easy target active. So accuracy buff here to Hunter, which she desperately does need, actually. Heater up and in, the skied on the first pitch, shallow right. Whoopity out for it from second. He's there, calling for it. Sloop puts it away, and that'll end the inning. As we strand 2, bottom 1, it's scoreless. Whoopity, Basket, and Bambino do up against Yolanda Cooper, who's on the mound for the Wideloads in game 2. Whoopity hitting 326, 5 RBIs on the air. He sat out game 1 on our bench, fixing his mojo. Cooper on the season has a 1-1 record, a 3.24 ERA, and a 1.26 WHIP. 9 runs given up in 6 appearances, 16 2/3 innings pitched. Just over 5 innings to start. 12 hits surrendered, 9 walks, 2 homers, and 26 strikeouts to lead the rotation. She also leads the rotation with a 197 batting average against. Not bad. Cooper and Kaiser, fun fact, are actually teammates with the Hot Corners at the beginning of the series. Ball behind's active here on the first pitch. Inside with the heater, strike called with the letters, 0-1. Bats away, outside, 1-1. Cutter down, line at the middle by Whoopity, base hit, and he'll be on with his first hit of the episode. Sloop 1 for 1 to start the day. Head to the cash basket up next. Left fielder has power and contact versus lefty active. That's why she's starting over Johnson today in game 2. Hitting 375, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Pick off the first. Back safely is Whoopity. Cutter away, strike called on the heater, actually, 0-1. Screwball down, grounded slowly up the third base line. Kawaguchi bare hands, no play at second, should go to first, 1 down on the fielder's choice. Next up is Jovan Bambino, who homered in game 1. He went 1 for 5. Had a solo homer. He's hitting 478 with 7 homers and 16 RBIs, and he is locked in. Lefty-lefty matchup here against Cooper. Cutter away, outside, ball 1, good eye there. Screwball away, outside, misses, 2-0. Fastball away, late on the swing by Jovan, fouled it back, 2-1. Screwball down, ripped foul into the heater's dugout, 2-2. Fastball down, line to short, right at Glover, though. He's holding the runner, 2 down. Phenomenal up next, he's on fire. Hitting 463 with 8 homers and 20 RBIs. He had a 2-run homer in game 1. He finished a triple shy of the cycle. Went 3 for 5. Fastball misses inside to Norm, ball 1. Screwball away, line down the left field line, foul ball, just late, 1-1. Heater up and in, chased it high, 1-2. Cutter up, ripped to right field, base hit for Norm as he'll deliver a knock. Runners at the corners as we will hold. Brown has a decent arm now, 2 down. Here's Colliner with RBI heroes. Center fielder hitting 429 with 4 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. He went 3 for 5 in game 1, singling twice and hitting a home run. He drove in 2 runs total. Screwball up and in. Turned on by Colliner. He got all of that one, folks. Fireball coming at you. It's in the third deck in left center. He unloaded on that screwball. Colliner with his second homer of the episode. 5th of the year. It is 3-0 Heaters in the first. 476. Damn, hey. Here's Ham Slamish. Shortstop hitting 466. 7 homers, 18 RBIs on the year. Cooper now tense after the homer. Heater up, whiff through it late, 0-1. Fastball away, line to left center field off the end of the bat. That is down for a base hit as Walter cuts it off. 2-out single will keep the inning alive for the Heaters here in the first. Here is Clark. Fiona power versus lefty active here. She had 3 hits in game 1, hitting 483 with an RBI. Power versus lefty active against Cooper. Cutter up, line to right field, base hit past the diving Draper. That'll keep the inning going as well as we're going to send our 8th man to the bat here in the inning. It's Jess Fowl. First baseman's tense with low pitch active, hitting 184. 2 homers, 8 RBIs on the air. She went 1 for 5 in game 1 with a double. Surrounded active for the first time today for Cooper. There's 2 runners on base. Giving her a big accuracy debuff. Slider down and in, fouled off late by Jess. Out of play, 0-1. Slider down, hit up the middle. Diving Draper to his right to cut it off, and he'll rob his old teammate of a base hit as he gets to the out at first. That ends the inning, but 3 in on the home run by Colliner. 3-0 to the second. Kawaguchi, Walter, and Glover do up. Here's Kawaguchi hitting 294, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. She had 2 hits in game 1. Fastball away from Hunter, blown by her, 0-1. Slider down at the knees, fouled off, 0-2. Cutter up and in, high and inside, 1-2. Curveball down in the way, outside, 2-2, nowhere near the zone. Force him down, low, 3-2, good eye from Kara. Slider away, whiff through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Hunter, 1 down. There's Walter hitting 231, 1 homer, 4 RBIs in the air. He had a home run in game 1. He also had a sac fly as well, driving in 2 runs. Is that 1 strikeout or 2 for... Is that 1 strikeout? That's 2 strikeouts. Okay, good. I can count. Yay. Happiness. Heater inside, misses badly, ball 1. Actually, it's 3. Holy crap, I really can't count today. Curveball down and in low to Walter, 2-0. Cutter down and in inside, 3-0. Bad start to the at-bat here for Hunter. Heater at the knees, strike called, 3-1. Curveball down and in. Line to third, Norm dives over his glove, left field, base hit. Probably didn't need to dive on that, probably could have caught it. 1 down, here's Glover. Shortstop hitting 136, 1 homer, 6 RBIs on the year. He got 1 hit in game 1. He also drove in a run when he got hit by a pitch with the bases loaded. Heater away on the first pitch, hit hard up the middle, base hit in the center. Second back-to-back hits here for the Wideloads. Have 2 on with 1 down in the second. That's going to bring up the pitcher. Here's Cooper, tense, hitless on the year. Curveball down in the way, bunt shown, missed it, strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up, bunt shown, taken high, 1-1. Cutter away, bunt shown, fouled off, little late, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away, outside taken, 2-2. Slider up and in, bunt shown, drop down, back to the mound. Hunter fires the third one, phenomenal across the first, in time! Double play, you love to see it as we get out of the jam. Bottom 2, it's 3-0. Hunter, Whoopity, and Basquette do up. Here's Hunter, hitless on the year, getting her first at bat of the game. Looking for her first career hit. Slider up, chop foul, 0-1. Chase to change away, 0-2. Fastball down, ripped to left field. Base hit for Hunter. It's her first career knock as she'll be on with a leadoff hit here in the second. Let's get that ball for the rookie. Next up, Whoopity, 1 for 1 with a single today. Sloop started the rally in the first inning. Cutter away, strike called, 0-1. Change up inside, ripped foul, 0-2. Heater up and in, dump to right field as it jams and base hit into shallow right field, up the line, base hit. Brown gets it in, that'll hold Whoopity to a single. Runners at the corners, none down, as Hunter goes first to third. Here is Basquette, 0 for 1 with the ground out to third, her first time up on a fielder's choice. 0 for 1 today. Surrounded active for Cooper as well as falls behind. Can she get through it? Changeup hangs, fouled off, 0-1. Cutter up, line to right center field. That is going to be down for a hit. Basquette will drive in her first run of the game. It is 4-0. And still nobody out in the second. Here's Bambino. That'll keep Surrounded active. He's 0-1. Lined out to short his first time up. No longer locked in either. Changeup up and in. Rocketed by Bambino, but he's early. It had the distance. 0-1. Screwball up. Hard. Chopper. Oh, nice diving snap by Glover. Flips the second one. It's a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Phenomeno up next. He singled and scored in the first inning. He's 1-for-1. Surrounded still active. Runners at the corners, 1 down for the Heaters. Screwball at the knees, ripped foul, 0-1. Heater up and in, chased it inside, 0-2. Norm behind. Screwball middle in, turned on by Norm, hit well, right center field. That's going to get in the gap, 1 hopper to the wall. 1 run is in, coming to third, and coming around is going to be Bambino. He will score on the double as well. It is 6-0 Heaters. 3 in the inning. Here's Colliner. 3-run homer his first time up. RBI hero active again. Let's see if Hay can do it again as Cooper now rattled. Heater up and in, line softly to short, right at Glover, and that's going to easily double off Norm as he was in no man's land. But that ends the inning as we drive in 3 ourselves again. 6-0 to the third. Brown, Lift, and JYJ do up against Hunter. There's Brown. She's 0-for-1 today, and Tense. Curveball down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing me down the middle. Driven by Brown. Deep left center field. Carrying well. Colliner racing back to the fence. Leaps just out of his reach as it hits off the top of the fence. That'll be a double for Marcia. She's 1-for-2, and she's back to neutral. Leadoff woman on. Here's Tough Lift. 1-for-1 with the single his first time up. Slider away on the first pitch. Line to short. Right at Slamus. 1 down. Next up, JYJ. He's 0-for-1 today with a strikeout. Four-seamer up. Blew it by him. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Outside. 1-1. Cutter up and away. Line to right field. Well, right at Bambino for the second out of the inning. Runner still holds the second. Here's Rush. 1-for-1 with the single as Hunter's locked in. Slider inside on the first pitch. Chop to first. Foul to her right. Backhands cleanly. Races to the bag, and she'll win the foot race to end the inning. Hunter strands another runner. Bottom 3. It's 6-0. Slamus, Clark, and Foul do up. There's Slamus. 1-for-1 today with the singles. He's going to start the inning against Cooper. Cutter inside. Driven by Slamus deep to left center field. Hit pretty well. Carrying to the fence. Rush leaps. Fireball coming at you. It's in the Heaters bullpen. Home run for Ham Slamus. His 8th of the year. First of the doubleheader today. And that makes it 7-0. We've scored so far in every inning. 19th RBI of the year as well for Ham. Here's Fiona. 1-for-1 with a single today as Cooper now rattled again. Screwball at the knees, ripped up the line, fair ball into left field as that's going to get into the corner. Clark racing around first. She's heading for second as Valter misplays it slightly. It'll be a double. Putting herself in scoring position. Here's Foul, 0-for-1 today. Jess grounded out with the bases loaded last time up. Screwball away, lined in the hole, past the diving second baseman into right center. Clark coming around third. She's going to score easily on the knock. It is 8-0 Heaters. Here's Hunter, 1-for-1 with a single today. Changeup up, taken high, ball 1. Screwball away, dumped down the right field line. That is going to be a foul ball. 1-1. Screwball up, hit up the middle. Base hit for Hunter, her second career hit. She's 2-for-2. 2 on, 1 down. Heaters, they're looking good here. Here's Whoopity, 2-for-2, 2 singles, and Cooper rattled again with fouls behind and surrounded. Not a good day for Yolanda. Slider up, dump to right field down the line. Fair ball into the corner as Whoopity finds extra bases again. He's going to drive in the runner from second. It is 9-0 as Foul scores. There's Basquette, 1-for-2 with a single and an RBI last time up, and Cooper gets yanked in the third inning. She goes 2 1/3 as Felix Farmhand, the long reliever, comes out of the bullpen. No, she only goes 2+ innings. Runners on base, her responsibility. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Yolanda. Farmhand, he hasn't had a good year. 0-1, 8.64 ERA and a 180 whip. 8 runs given up in 4 appearances, 1 save, 1 start as well. 8 1/3 innings pitched, 15 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 homers, and a batting average against a 395. Farmhand was on our team last year as well. He was one of our relievers early on. Heater inside, misses ball 1. Heater up and in, dump to center. And that is down for another base hit. Baskett's going to drive in 1. Whoopity racing in as well. He will score. It's a 2-run knock, 11-0. 5 runs in the inning. Here's Bambino, 0 for 2. Yet to record an out. Slider up and in, line to short, right at Glover for the first out of the inning. Phenomenal up next, 2 for 2. He's doubled in 2. He's also singled. Strike in there, 0-1. Fastball way, hard grounder to short. Glover to second, 1. Draper to first, double play, and that ends the inning. To the 4th we go. It's 11-0 as we score 5 that inning and knock Cooper out of the game. Draper, Kawaguchi, and Valter due up. Here's Draper, 0 for 1 today.
Number 18, Winston Draper.
Four-seamer up on the first pitch, driven to center field. Hit pretty well by Winston, but calling her back a few steps, calls for it. He's there, and he'll put it away in deep center for the first out. Kawaguchi up next. She's 0 for 1.
Number 51, Kara Kawaguchi.
Curveball hangs on the first pitch. Kara turns on it, drives it deep left field, and she got all that one, folks. That is a wide load for the Wideloads as Kawaguchi has her first homer of the doubleheader, her 3rd of the year, and makes it 11-1. Wideloads on the board in the 4th. Here's Valter, 1 for 1 with a single. Cut her up and in on the first pitch, inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Slider middle in. Fouled off, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Clark picks it up, fires to first. 4th punch out today for Hunter, 2 down. Here's Glover, 1 for 1 with a single today. Four-seamer down, taken low, ball 1. Curveball down, chased, fouled off, 1-1. Cutter up and away. Check swing strike, 1-2. Slider down. Whiff through it, strike 3. 5th punch out today for Hunter, and that ends the inning. That was an easy question to answer. Okay, back at it here, boys. Connor here leading off the bottom of the 4th for us. It's 11-1. Heater up and away, taken high. Ball 1. Change up inside, ripped foul. 1-1 the count from Farmhand. Fastball coming. Heater middle in, skied to left center, but it's going to go right to Valter. 1 down. That's going to bring up Slam as 2 for 2 today. He has a solo homer and a single today. Homered last time up. Heater up and away. Dumped back up the middle. Base hit over the diving shortstop. 3rd hit today for Ham. He's 3 for 3. And then that's going to bring up Fiona Clark. 2 for 2 today with a double and a single. Change up. Hard hopper off the mound into the middle of the diamond. His Farmhand just bailed on it and said, "Get me out of the way of that one." That almost killed me. 2 on, 1 down here. And then that's going to bring up Jess Fowl. 1 for 2 today with the RBI single. Slider up, grounded to first. JYJ there, fires the second 1. Glover to first. Just late, fielder's choice. Am I still live or am I not? Well, it says I'm still live, so I guess we are. Yeah, it says we're still here. Okay. All right, first pitch to Hunter inside on the changeup. Ball 1 as Farmhand misses with that one. Let me see here. I seem to have something trouble with my app here real quick. Let me see if I can reset it. There we are. There we are. We're back. Okay. Trying to reconnect the chat now, guys. Give me 1 second. Seems like the app is not functioning properly right now, but that's okay. Slider up, strike called, 1-1. Screwball up and in, hard rip past them into left field. Hunter's 3rd career hit, 3 for 3 day for her. It's her first career RBI as well. It's 12-1. Nice job, Reese. Here's Whoopity, 3 for 3 today. RBI double and 2 singles today for Sloop.
Whoopity.
Farmhand tense. Change him up and in. Grounded to slowly to short. Glover across the first in time to end the inning. But we get a run back. It is 12-1 to the 5th. Farmhand, Brown, and Lift due up. Here's Farmhand hitting 2 for 3 on the year with 2 RBIs. He will bat here in the 5th as the Wideloads need him to eat a couple more innings. Heater up, check swing strike, 0-1. Cutter down the middle, grounded hard to short right at Slamus. He'll make the play across, 1 down. Next up is Marsha Brown, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch curveball down in the way in the dirt, ball 1. Cutter down and in, bloop to third right at Phenomeno, 2 down. Base is empty for Lift, 1 for 2 with a single today. Curveball down and in, inside, 1-0. Fastball down in the way, blew it by him, 1-1. Slider away, fouled off, 1-2. Cutter inside, line to second, Whoopity dives, makes the catch, nice play Sloop, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3 for Hunter in the 5th. Bottom 5, Basquet, Bambino, and Phenomeno. Heart of the lineup coming up. Here's Basquet. 2 runs in on a single last time up. She's also hit another RBI single previously. Cutter away outside, ball 1. Heater up, line to short, 1 hopper. Glover picks it, fires, 1 down. Next up is Bambino, 0 for 3 today. He's currently hitless. Heater up and away, Chase, grounded at the middle, diving, Draper to his right, makes the stop, fires the first, in time. No, it's late, infield single for Jovan. He's 1 for 4. Phenomeno next, 2 for 3 today with a 2-run double and a single today. He's locked in, he grounded into a double play last time up. Fastball down in the way, blew it by him, 0-1. Farmhand ahead. Cutter up, driven by Norm, deep left field. I think he got that one, folks. Valter's out of room at the wall, looking up. Fireball coming at you in the stands and left. Norm's second homer of the doubleheader. He's now a triple shy of the cycle again. 9th of the year. It is 14-1. Here's Colliner, 1 for 3 with a 3-run homer last time up. Earlier in the game. Change him up and in. Rip foul, 0-1. Heater up. Line foul out of play, 0-2. Hay behind in the count as Farmhand tense after the home run. Fastball down and in, lined at the middle, 1 hopper. Glover plays it cleanly to first, 2 down. Next up, Slamus. He's 3 for 3 today with a homer, 2 singles, and an RBI. Change up and away, ripped hard and foul, out of play, 0-1. Fastball away, driven by Slamus deep down the left field line, but that's going to hook out of play, foul, 0-2. Heater up and in, almost hits him, misses, 1-2. Slider down and in, 1 hopper to short. Glover fields it cleanly in time to first, and that ends the inning. But the Heaters get 2 in on the home run by Phenomeno, 14-1 to the 6th. JYJ, Rush, and Draper do up against Heater. It's the Hunter, the Wideloads lineup. There's JYJ, 0 for 2 today. He's struck out once, he's currently tense. Curveball down, check swing low, ball 1. Heater inside. Turned on by JYJ, deep down the left field line, but he's out in front. Had the distance, but it's foul, 1-1. Slider up and away. Strike called, 1-2. Cutter down and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Third ball away. Chased it outside, strike 3. 6th punch out for Reese. Hunter gets that one. 1 down. Here's Rush. 1 for 2 with a single. Hunter locked in. Slider down and away. Whiff through it. 0-1. Cutter up and in inside. 1-1. Forcing me down and in. Chicken low, 2-1. Curveball up and away. Pop foul, out of play, 2-2. Either away. Fouled off, 2-2. Slider down and in. Chased it low, strike 3. Clark picks it, fires the first in time. Back-to-back Ks for Hunter. She's at 7 today. Here's Draper, 0 for 2 with the fly out and a line out. Heater up and away. Blew it by him, 0-1. Curveball at the knees. Fouled off, 0-2. Hunter cruising along here. Cutter up and in. Blew it by him, strike 3, and she strikes out the side here in the 6th. Hunter up to 8 strikeouts today. Bottom 6. It's 14-1. That is 4 straight strikeouts. Clark, foul, and Hunter do up. Here's Clark, 3 for 3 today with a double and 2 singles. Change it down on the way. Chop to short. Right at Glover on the first pitch. Easy play. 1 down. Next up is Foul. 1 for 3 with an RBI single earlier in the game. Fastball at the knees. Driven to right field. Hit pretty well on the first pitch, but right at Brown. 2 down. Reese Hunter up next. Rookie's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles and an RBI. She's hitting 3 for 9 on the year. It's also her first career RBI and a single last time up. Takes that slider for a called strike. 0-1. That avoids the 3-pitch inning. Pass it down and then rip to left field. Base hit for Hunter. She's 4 for 4. Talk about putting on a clinic. Reese Hunter challenging Dick Lucas for the hitting spot. 4 hits today for her. Here's Whoopity. 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. Slider inside. That'll miss. Ball 1. Change up high. Taken away. 2-0 the count to Whoopity. Fastball to knees, hard grounder to second. Draper backhands to first in time, and that is the first inning today. We have not scored a run. To the 7th, it's 14-1. Kawaguchi, Valter, and Glover do up, and I mean that in game number 2. There were a couple innings in game 1 where we didn't score either.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 51.
There we go. Kawaguchi up, leading off. Home run last time up for Kara. She's 1 for 2. Heater inside, strike called on the first pitch. 0-1. Hunter coming off of striking out the side last inning. Ball down in the way, pulled foul. 0-2. She's in position to start it here with another strikeout. Cut her up and away. Ooh, line to third. She makes contact. Phenomenal makes the catch. 1 down. Valter up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider inside on the first pitch. Misses. Ball 1. Heater at the knees. Slow roller to second. Whoopity charges in. Bare hands to first in time. 2 down. Base is empty for Glover. 1 for 2 today with a single. Curveball down on the first pitch. Chopped. Slow roller to short. Slamus races in. Bare hands and fires across. In time to get Glover. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Hunter in the 7th. Bottom 7. It's 14-1. Basquet, Bambino, and Phenomeno do up. Here's Basquet. 2 for 4 today. 2 singles. 3 RBIs today. Slider down in the way in the dirt. Bounces. Ball 1. Heater up and in. Turned on by Basquet into right center field. That is going to get down for extra bases. Roll past the right fielder. Almost all the way to the fence. Rush cuts it off. It is a leadoff double. 14-1 still. Here's Bambino. 1 for 4 with a single. Runner in scoring position. None down in the 7th. Farmhand sets. Fires. Change up away. Ripped foul. 0-1. Farmhand at about half stamina here. 40 pitches in. Line to short. Right at Glover for the first out. Next up, Norm Phenomeno. He had a single last time up. He is now he had a 2-run homer last time up. I'm sorry. He's driven in 4 RBIs today. Triple shy of the cycle for Norm. He is on fire once again. Fastball at the knees, hard chopper into right center field, and that is rolling. It's going all the way to the fence. We're going to test it. Here comes Rush's throw. Never mind. It's just a double. He really can't run. 15-1. Heaters take the run in. 5th RBI today for Norm. Here's Colliner, 1 for 4 with a 3-run homer earlier in the game. RBI hero active again. 40th pitch coming from Farmhand here. Slider away outside. Ball 1. Farmhand sets and fires. Changeup hangs. That's out of play. Fouled off by Colliner as no one's going to get there. In the seats. 1-1 the count. Cutter up. Hard chopper to first. Right at JYJ. He'll take it himself to first. 2 down. Phenomeno advances to third on the grounder, and that'll bring up Slamus. 3 for 4 today with a solo homer and 2 singles today. Cutter up and in, lined up the middle, base hit. Slamus delivers an RBI. It is 16-1. Heaters get another 2 in. Next up, Fiona Clark. 3 for 4 today, double and 2 singles. Fastball inside, jammed her, sky to right. It's down for another hit. 4th hit today for Fiona. She's 4 for 5. 2-out single keeps it alive for Foul. 1 for 4 with an RBI single today. We probably should pinch hit for her, but I'll let her bat. We're up big. Slider down in the way, hitting the hole. Base hit into right field. Nice swing by Jess, her 2nd today. Base is loaded here. 2 down. Here's the pitcher, Reese Hunter. 4 for 4 day for Reese at the plate. She's already driven in 1 run. Let's see if she can get her 5th hit. But it'll be against a new pitcher as Farmhand done. Binky Stevens, the right-hander, coming out of the bullpen. Stevens 1-0. He has a 4.22 ERA and a 1.31 WHIP. 5 runs given up in 6 appearances. 10 2/3 innings pitched. 12 hits surrendered. 2 walks, 2 homers, 8 strikeouts. Batting average against .293 on the year. Hunter ready. Here we go. Heater low misses from Stevens. Ball 1. He only has a 4-seamer and a forkball. Apparently he lost the third pitch. I know he had 2 fastballs earlier in his career. That's a shame. Forkball down, dump to right field, base hit for Hunter. She's 5 for 5 and drives in her second run of the game. It's 17-1. Here's Whoopity, 3 for 5 today, doubled 2 singles and an RBI. Base is still loaded. Heater up, chased high, 0-1, bad pitch. Heater up, line to right field, base hit for Whoopity. We'll keep it going. That's another run in. It's 18-1. Here's Basquette, Fighting Crane active. We've batted around. She doubled last time up and has singled twice. Driving in 3 already. She doubled earlier in the inning, facing Stevens, who's tense. Heater chased away, fouled back, 0-1. Heater down and then chop back to the mound. Stevens the first. That'll finally end the inning, but we send 10 men to the plate to score 4 times. 18-1 the score to the 8th. Stevens, Brown, and Lift due up as Hunter's going to start the 8th inning here. Stevens due up first. I don't expect a pinch hitter, but we're going to get one. It's Elijah Gobelson, the infielder. He went 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter in Game 1. Batting .312 on the year with a homer, 2 RBIs. Heater away, check swing strike called, 0-1. Hunter on fire now. Curveball down and in, grounded in a hold of second. Whoopity over on the dive, cuts it off. Nice play, Sloop, gets up and fires, 1 down. Hunter continues to roll. Here's Brown, 1 for 3 with a double. Little slider, that's going to hit her. Ooh, right in the hip. Ow, that looked like it hurt. Sorry, Marcia. Here's Lift, 1 for 3 with a single. As Hunter goes directly from on fire all the way to neutral on 1 bad pitch. Damn. Heater up and in on the first pitch to Lift. Skied to center. Calling her back to the warning track. Runs it down for the second out. Brown still hanging on at first with that sore hip. 2 down. That is going to bring up the 3 hitter. It's JYJ, who's 0 for 3 and tenths with 1 strikeout. Slider inside on the first pitch. That is whiffed through, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away, taken low, 1-1. Curveball down and in the dirt, 2-1. Cutter up and away. That's whiffed through, 2-2. Hunter looking for the punch out. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it, strike 3. 9th punch out for Hunter, and that ends the 8th. Coming in, closer Maximo Primos. He's going to try and just, pitch the 9th inning here. Or pitch the 8th inning, technically. 18-1. Hard lineup up for the Heaters against him. Bambino, Fenomeno, and Colliner. Bambino up 1 for 5 with the single today as he'll lead off against Primo. Maximo on the air, former Sawtooth closer, 0-1, 5.40 ERA and a 2.40 whip. 3 runs given up in 7 appearances, 2 saves recorded, 5 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Batting against .440 on the year. Heater up and away, blew it by him, 0-1. Bad swing from Bambino. Heater away, driven by Joven deep down the left field line, hooking into the corner. Fireball coming at you, it's in the stands. Home run for Joven, his 2nd homer, I believe, of the game, if I remember correctly, and that is his 8th of the year, 2nd of the doubleheader. It is 19-1. He had a homer in the first game, that's right. Here's Fenomeno. A second double last time up for Norm. He is 4 for 5 today. 5 runs driven in. And he's still looking for that triple to complete the cycle. Curveball up and in on the first pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Heater up, whiffed late, 0-2. Pass down and then chop to second. Draper there, makes the easy play, 1 down. Next up is Colliner, 1 for 5 with a 3-run homer earlier in the game. Change of middle in, turned on down the left field line, but foul, 0-1. Heater down and in, grounded the first, slow chopper to JYJ, he'll make the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Slamus. He's 4 for 5 today. He has 3 singles and a 2-run homer. Ham 4 for 5 today. Locked in. Changeup ripped foul on the first pitch. Out of play. 0-1. Curveball chased inside. 1 hopper to second. Draper makes the play. That ends the inning, but a home run in the inning for... who hit the homer? We had a home run in the inning, 19-1 by Bambino to the 9th. We're up 18 runs. Rush, Draper, and Kawaguchi do up. Hunter's going to start the 9th inning. Rush up 1 for 3 today with a single and a strikeout. He's currently locked in, facing the now locked in again Hunter. Heater up and away, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Rookie pitching really well. Curveball in the dirt, taken low, 1-1. Slider down and in, taken low, 2-1. Cutter up, check swing high, 3-1. Four-seamer down on the way, chased it, full count. Slider up and in. Taking high, ball 4. First walk today for Hunter, and that's going to do it for her here as she goes 8+ innings today. Solid pitching outing. I couldn't ask for much more. Draper up 0 for 3 today. Hunter's going to go 8+ innings. She gives up 6 hits, 1 walk, 1 earned run on a homer. Currently in line for the win. Runner at first, her responsibility. She strikes out 9 batters today, and she goes 5 for 5 at the plate, getting her first 5 career hits and her also first 2 career RBIs as well. Very solid day for the rookie. I could not have asked for more. We're going to go ahead and turn it over here. We'll give it to Thomas Mesa. Let the other rookie come in and try and close it out again. Mesa pitched in Game 1 earlier today. He did not do particularly well. No record, a 4.50 ERA and a 1.75 whip. 4 earned runs given up in 5 appearances. 8 innings pitched, 14 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 389. He's going to try and slam the door here in the 9th with 1 runner on already. First pitch away to Draper, who is hitless today. It's outside, ball 1. He's also struck out once. Curveball inside, misses, 2-0. Slider down in the way. Draper grounds at the 3rd, right at Phenomenal. He'll fire to 2nd. 1. Whoopity on to 1st. Double play. You love to see it. Then last chance for the Wideloads is Kawaguchi. 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. Heater's looking for the sweep here. Heater up, strike called with the letters, 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Fouled off, 0-2. 1 strike away from ending it. Curveball down and in. Check swing low. Good take by Kawaguchi. That is a smart take. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Blew it by her. Strike 3. First punch out for Mesa. She whiffs. That ends the inning. He slams the door in the 9th inning. Heaters win big today in Game 2. 19-1 the final score as we absolutely trounced Yolanda Cooper and any pitcher the Wideloads threw at us. Only 1 inning where we batted that we did not score any runs. That was in the 6th inning. Every other inning had at least 1 run score. Nice. Hitless today for the Wideloads were JYJ, Winston Draper, as well as Cooper, Farmhand, and Gobbleson. Only RBI today on a solo home run by Kawaguchi, who struck out to end the game. For us, everybody got a hit today except Mesa. He did not bat, so not his fault. 2 RBIs today for Whoopity on a double. 3 RBIs today, 2 on a single for Basket, and 1 on another single. Bambino had a solo homer. Phenomenal had a 2-run homer. He also had a 2-run double and an RBI single as well. Colliner had a 3-run homer in the 1st inning. Slamus had a solo homer and I believe an RBI single. Fowl had an RBI double, and Reese Hunter had 2 RBI singles. She had her first career 5 hits as well. She went 5 for 5 at the plate. Pitching lines, Cooper, 2 innings today, 2+. She goes 14 hits given up, 11 earned runs, 2 homers. She falls to 1-2. Hunter goes 8+ innings, gets the victory, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, 1 homer. Quality start for her. She improves to 3-0 to finish her rookie campaign with an ERA just under 2.5. She might be in line for Rookie of the Year as well. We'll see. Farmhand, 4 2/3 in relief, 12 hits, 7 earned runs, giving up 1 homer. Stevens, a third of an inning, giving up 2 hits. Primo, an inning, giving up a hit and earned run on a homer. And Mesa, an inning cleanly out of the bullpen in relief of Hunter striking out a batter. Phenomenal, your player of the game. He goes 4 for 6, finishes with 5 RBIs, a triple shy of the cycle. Slamus, the runner-up, he finishes with a homer and 3 singles, driving in 2 runs and scoring 3 times. And Reese Hunter, for her pitching, not for her pitching, for her hitting today, goes 5 for 5 with 5 singles, 2 runs driven in, and 2 runs scored. She also had 8 innings plus on the mound to start the day as well. She was just amazing. That was an absolute ass-kicking, and I love to see it. So we sweep our final doubleheader of the season. We finish the homestand strong with 2 more victories. I believe we won all 7 games on this homestand, if I remember correctly. Or maybe 6 of 7. That's still pretty good. We are now 13-2 on the year. We have put all the pressure on the Jacks to match us here. Bro Boom wants a new face for their accelerated Kiwi campaign. Who are you going to suggest? I got to give it to Hunter, man. She pitched really well. Although Johnson's loyalty is extremely low, Hunter she did everything right today. She earned that. Max out the loyalty of the rookie. Team CRT TV is making a weird high-pitched ringing sound again. Who's going to fix it, Slamus or Kerr? Slamus's loyalty is already pretty low. Let's do Kendra this time, make it a little even. You didn't order enough socks for the team. Who doesn't get new socks? Oh, Jess, come on. She hasn't done anything all year. She's hitting under 200. So the Jacks' last 2 games are actually at the end of the year, so we're not going to see if they're going to match us or not. But with those 2 victories today, we have officially clinched the division. There was no chance of anybody catching us. We had already locked up a playoff berth previously, so really, we're just hoping to win the number 1 seed at this point. We got a couple moves to take a look at here. Winnie Noel to the Crocs, they're going to replace Fabio Fabulo. Lantana to the Pigs, they're going to replace Chiron Throne. Freebooters get Clever Buff, they're going to replace Gris Signoro. Lumberg to the Pigs will replace Bishop Fuller. Hugs Lavelle to the Pigs. They're gonna they bring her back. They're gonna re-sign Burl Chinning. They had Lavelle before the draft. Player development. What do we got? Okay. Whoopity. Okay. Decent. Mind Gamer. That would be nice considering he's on when he gets on base. He's got good speed. He also needs the arm as well. That's actually pretty good. He's juiced for next game. Ooh. Okay. So we have Whoopity. Hunters is pretty good, but unfortunately we can't afford it. I would have loved to have got this for her. To Kobe, what do we got for him? No. Do have a chance to lose there about fair. Gutterson, consistent. Power, speed, and fielding. Extra power, extra speed with consistent. Okay. So we have Gutterson. Hunter, who we can't afford, so that's not going to be here. Whoopity at 19%. Or Slayer. Oh, we're not going to be able to afford Slayers until next game. There's only 1 game left this season, so we'll just assume we're not going to be able to buy this year. So, Whoopity. I think we give this to Whoopity because he's much younger than Gutterson. Although I love the consistent trait, I think with Whoopity being as young as he is, he can use Mind Gamer more effectively. +3 arm to 58. He's going to get no bonus 5, so still just a 3. Does not get Mind Gamer either. Dang. Oh well. It was a good chance. Still, we'll take that. Let's sim up to the next game here. 1 game to get through. Wideloads and Grapplers. Wideloads take a loss again as they're going to end the year at 5-11 as the Grapplers pass them in the division. They'll also finish at 5-11. So we have locked up number 1 seed. We're going to have the run differential advantage against the Jacks no matter what. So even if we lose our last game and the Jacks win out, unless they win by like 50 runs, we're going to be sitting pretty. We're going to be the number 1 seed as well. It's a good job today, guys. Last game of the season, next episode is going to be against the B-Wolves here for the Heaters. It'll be Wagyu Jacoby on the mound, 1-0 with a 10.93 ERA and a 2.36 whip. And on the mound for the B-Wolves, it is going to be left-hander Meow Bubkins, 1-0 with a 4.72 ERA and a 1.58 whip, the former Buzzards ace. Lineup we'll use for that game will look like this. It'll be Basquet in left field leading off. DeGrande batting second behind the dish. Batting third, locked in on fire at first base, Norm Fenomeno. Batting fourth, third baseman Keg Gutterson. Batting fifth, second baseman Slope Whoopity. He'll be juiced. Batting sixth will be locked in shortstop Ham Slamus. Batting seventh, right fielder Jovan Bambino. Batting eighth, center fielder Hayam Connor. He is once again tense. And batting ninth will be the pitcher Jacoby. Alrighty, and that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. It was a massive one today. We swept the doubleheader against the Wideloads. We finished, we're right now sitting at 13-2 as we extend our winning streak to... Well, actually, we did win the entire homestand. Holy crap. We're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game winning streak right now. Looking to close it off with an even 10 to end the season. Looking to go 14-2, which would definitely be our best record we've ever had in any of my series. Tune in next time to see if we can get the job done. No matter what, we will be the 1 seed, though, even if we lose. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live early before they're posted. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a great day, everybody.